I'm so sorry that I had to delay it. Basically, combining everything like an hour. But how is the volume of this, by the way? I really had to be sure that, you know, dog is okay. Dog will always be a priority if anything ever comes up. And I'm not so sure dog is okay, honestly, but dog is not alone anymore. That's what really matters. I want to make sure that just in case someone can let me know. So if I have to run with dog, I will. Can we go down a bit? Hold on. It's one of those games, I'm really sorry. Whenever I click anything outside of the game tab, it's immediately going to end like all the audio for the game, which is really annoying. I wish there was a way to permanently disable that in like any game. But as far as I know, it tends to be dependent on the game. But this is one of the ones that is going to be silent whenever I'm interacting with any other window. But it seems to have a banger OST, so at least we can appreciate it while it's up, you know. I've been wanting to play this since I first saw the trailer. I know you guys shared it with me a long time ago, but I couldn't really do it at the time. But the game is out tomorrow! So if there was any good time to check it out, it seems now, two of my favorite genres of games are gamble and visual novel. And I love crazy women. So I feel like this game was kind of made for me. Wait, that timer is wrong. Holy moly, the game is not starting in an hour and 20 minutes. What the heck? Hold on. Let me, I want to yap for a bit, but that's a bit excessive, even for me. That's not quite correct. This should be more like it. 21 is good. I like to have one 30-minute block before I start the game, just so that people who aren't interested in whatever I'm playing that day can still have time to like hang out if they want to. Pretty sure it's out now. I thought it came out tomorrow. Is it out today instead? Did it come out today? Wait, hold on. Did I just write it down as a release date today when that was completely wrong? April 9! Oh, it's out today! I guess that's good timing then. If it's out now, never mind. I figured we could still play the demo, but if the demo ends up being like really short, maybe I can just buy it then. Whoops. I guess it's out. I thought it was a day early. I guess I'm not a day early. I originally wrote it down for tomorrow, but then with my schedule, I changed it to today because I wanted to do the Hatching Tide event and I was gonna do the demo, but I mean, I saw that it's a bit of a long demo, so maybe we're good. I'm playing the demo on PC. I would have rather play it on Switch, but the Switch had no demo, which is kind of sad. That tends to be how it is with a lot of games, though. 10% launch discount. I'm gonna be honest, if I enjoy it, I'm holding out. Because I would really like a physical copy of this type of game. Also, can we scream about something absolutely horrible right now? Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. I read this in my Discord. I'm assuming you guys are right about it, but I'm hoping you're wrong. How many of you guys play AI Somnium Files? I haven't yet, but it's on my like most wanted to play list. How many of you guys play it? Do you have any fans of Somnium Files in chat? I wonder. Cause I have a little bit of bad news for Somnium File fans. For people who've been anticipating the new game coming out for Switch 2, okay, so it says on their website, okay, yeah, it's confirmed. If you're buying the Switch 2 version of the new Somnium Files game, it's going to be a game key card. It's not going to be a real physical game. It's going to be a scam! I genuinely believe that key cards are the biggest scam to ever happen to physical gaming. Here's why I especially think it's bad in this case and why it makes me absolutely furious. So Somnium Files is very much a spin-off on the visual novel genre, right? It has a lot of other gameplay as well, but it would fall into that story-based thriller visual novel genre. It's by Uchikoshi, I mean. And the thing with that type of game, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I do genuinely think it's the genre in general. It's much more of a niche genre. As gamers who enjoy a more niche genre, we understand more than anyone how bad game preservation can be in the future, because a lot of these type of games tend to disappear, and you're lucky if you ever see them show up again. When's the last time you've heard of Hotel Dusk, other than me screaming about it? Probably never. Outside of physical copies, there is no way to play it anymore. It's not on any modern system, and any digital system that had it is gone. And I would very much say that Somnium Files falls into that niche collector category of games. It's a little more mainstream, but it's still one where a lot of the fans of that genre would want to collect a physical copy. So of course, you go and you buy your physical copy for Switch 2, but here's the problem with game key cards if you're unaware. It's not an actual physical copy of the game. You can't just plug it into your system and play it. It's a game key card, which means it's a key. It unlocks the license to download the files. So essentially, you're buying a physical box that means nothing, so that you have to have an internet connection and download the full game. Which essentially means, once the servers are down, you can't play that game anymore unless you already have it downloaded. If you buy a secondhand copy of the new Somnium Files for Switch 2 in the future, when all of the servers are down, it's gonna be unusable. Completely unusable. That's so wrong! Why are you even buying a physical copy for it to be, unusable? I'm also mad that physical copies for a lot of games on Switch 2 are gonna be more expensive than the digital copies. As someone who prefers physical copies, it's kinda okay. It makes me mad because I'm biased and I buy them, but I also think it's kind of a little more consumer friendly, because you shouldn't have to pay for the full production if you're getting a digital copy. But as someone who runs a store that sells physical games, I may be a bit biased because that might hurt my margins, but I also get it. As a gamer, if I bought digital games, I would appreciate it, but I don't. So I don't. I buy and sell physical, so to me, I'm just damn you, Nintendo. But, yeah. Essentially, I know Haru, right? Game is disappearing, makes me really sad too. That's why I genuinely don't like this new system at all, and I'm especially hurt that the exact type of game I love to collect. I don't buy physical games for everything, I will admit, but I like to collect physical copies of every visual novel that I can. I keep them on a bookshelf. It's like my video game bookshelf, because they're basically books. And I'm really proud of my visual novel collection. I'm really, really proud of it. It's massive. How can they do this to me? I feel betrayed. I feel personally attacked by this. But yeah, anyway, Somnium Files is literally the type of game that I feel is especially benefiting from having a full game on cart, because that's the type of people who want to buy it. No one wants to buy Somnium Files physical key card. Nobody. I hope no one buys it at all. I hope everyone buys digital or the Switch 1 copy, because it will be available on Switch 1 as well, and the Switch 1 version will have the full game on cart, as far as I understand. I'm actually curious. I want to make a poll, because I'm curious what you guys think, genuinely. You prefer, Switch 2, I know not everything is a full physical anyway, because there can be day one updates and stuff, but I'm genuinely curious. Would you guys prefer to have a game that's digital or game key card but Switch 2 and higher graphics? Or would you guys genuinely prefer to have a Switch 1 copy that's actual physical on the cart? I'll check at the end when we get started. I personally would rather have slightly lower quality, but that's physical and I own the game. I would always prefer that. Even on DS, if they have an HD version for 3DS or whatever, I would always rather have the one for DS that's physical than download. Those me with Ace Attorney. I collected the trilogy very slowly over a number of years, finding at conventions and secondhand stores, finding DS copies of the original trilogy. I did not want the HD trilogy on 3DS, even though it would have been so easy because it was digital and I didn't want that. Yeah, it makes me really sad. Literally, Nintendo is shafting physical games. I genuinely think they're trying to phase them out. I know some stuff, and because I've heard a lot of rumors that I can't really get into. But if I find more details, I will get into it because it makes me really mad. Oh, Azure Sniper! I see the gambling has summoned you. But yeah. The accessibility of a digital download is good. Actually, you know what I think we should have? And I genuinely mean this. I've seen a number of Blu-rays that I buy come with this. I collect animated movies, right? Like, not necessarily your classic Disney, but I collect, like, the Irish Folklore Trilogy. I collect Ghibli. I collect, like, good anime movies, not the bad ones. Sometimes the bad ones, if they're so bad, they're good. And I saw this recently in a couple that made me really happy. And I think this is the perfect compromise that could be made for games in the future. Now that digital is, like, more convenient, I feel like every physical copy of a game should come with a free digital download code that can only be used once and can, like, so that you can't give the digital code to other people, and can only be used on the same system. Like, you can only use the code while you have a physical copy in your system, and the code can only be used once. That would prevent anyone from, like, buying it and just giving the code away to somebody, because you can have, well, I mean, you could still do that with one person, but you'd probably just lend them a physical anyway. It's like, it would be a situation where, for convenience sake, you could always have a digital copy with you, and you don't need to carry around your physical, but you can still have a physical copy for game preservation. I think that would be a good compromise. Yeah, you don't have to carry around 8+ cartridges. That's me with my travel case with like a million physical games in it. But the physical version of Portal 2 for PS3 came with a digital code. See, I think more games need to do that, genuinely. Because I've had some Blu-rays do that, where it's like, thank you for buying our Blu-ray. It comes with a Blu-ray copy and a DVD copy, which is already kind of nice. And then it's like, and here's a free digital code in case you don't have a disc drive. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I really like that. And I think that games should implement something similar. Because the reality is, that would satisfy game preservation while also satisfying the need for just like efficiency and convenience. The truth of anything, though, is that there are benefits to having digital games as well. Game preservation aside, I mean, it's less plastic and stuff being made, but I don't like it personally, because I love going to secondhand stores and browsing, like, used games. I think it's one of my favorite things to do, ever. Like, literally, one of my favorite hobbies. It makes me really happy, just looking through decades and decades of beloved games and trying to find hidden gems I've never heard of. And just the fact that game keycards could prevent that from being a thing in the future and take away joy from so many people that enjoy that like I do, it's heartbreaking. I don't want an entire generation of gaming to be lost. Because it seems so many, not all obviously, but so many of the Switch 2 games seem to be coming out as game keycards. Like, Bravely Default deserved better! If Bravely Default can run on a 3DS, surely Bravely Default can run on a physical Switch 2 cartridge. So what is this game cart nonsense? Come on! It can't be the size of the game. That makes no sense! I can get it for something like Breath of the Wild or something massive if they're genuinely like, hey, this is like 1 billion gigabytes. We literally can't put it on our limitations. But Bravely Default, come on. Come on. There's like no way. Isn't that all games? I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. I actually don't know what you're referring to with that. If you mean just used ones, well, literally used game key cards. They're defending it because they're saying that, well, anyone can use the game key card. Like, you can still sell it to someone else who can use it. But I still stand by my statement that eventually the servers are going to go down. You can't access files that no longer exist. I thought the Switch didn't have any true physical games. That's not true. That's not true. There's plenty of games that you can play. No, Switch 2 does. It does. A game card. Game key cards are the ones that are not true physicals. Game cards are true physicals. You can play them without an internet connection. If there's a day one patch or any like bullshit like that, which is another whole discussion that makes me angry, you wouldn't be able to download any like updates or DLC or like day one patches or anything. But you can have a full physical copy of the game. The thing is, the game key cards are basically, they don't even have the game on it. It's either a partial game and you download the rest or you download the whole thing. I'm not quite sure which. But regular physicals for the Switch 2 do still exist. Don't worry. Yeah. Switch 2 is a 3DS level early cycle flop. Hey! The 3DS went on to be one of the best consoles of all time. So just give it a while for them to like work out the kinks and realize that we can't afford that shit, even though they can't afford to sell that shit for less, so I don't really know what the compromise is. But people have calculated it out, and for inflation, they're actually selling at more of a loss than older systems sold at launch. It's crazy. They're taking a big risk to keep it as low as they can, but that also doesn't change the fact that people can't afford to pay those prices. So I don't know what the compromise is going to be. Probably just a lot more people leaning towards like indie is my guess, or looking for crazy good sales. Why bother having a physical key card when you have to download anyway? It's literally stupid. People are mad about the Switch prices, the game prices that are well. No, that's what I mean. People calculated the games for inflation, and it's actually still being sold at a loss compared to many other consoles at launch. The system is a steal. When you look at the specs and everything, the system is actually a steal. Like, I don't think anyone's complaining about the price of the console itself. Is it high? Yes, it's high. But for what you get, like, especially now that it's quite literally running much higher frame rate, it's pretty much on par with a lot of gaming PCs that people could get. So I think the Switch 2 console is very fair. Although, right now is we're all kind of anxiously waiting. I'm still mad that they delayed, but I understand that there's a lot of uncertainty, so they had to delay. But do they have an estimate yet when pre-orders will go back on sale? I don't know. Mexico didn't get delays too, did it? I know that America and Canada got delays. I feel like Canadians are probably so pissed. It's like, why are you delaying it for us? We didn't do anything. It's like delayed in Canada for tariffs. Every Canadian's like, the fuck do you mean? What tariffs? I kind of get it though. I think the intent is they don't want like Americans pre-ordering from Canada and bypassing to get like a different price and earlier date. So it kind of makes sense. But yeah, we don't really have a date or anything yet, so just impatiently waiting. You know what? Worst case scenario, I miss it and I can't like grab it on the minute it opens, and I can't have a Switch 2. On the day it comes out, we can have a Switch 2 FOMO stream. Worst case scenario, if we don't have a Switch 2, FOMO stream works. The transfer pass for 90 days. I mean, that covers the launch window at least, so it might come back up soon, yeah. I'm just tired. I don't want to get into the actual like politics of it, of course, but I'm just tired of tariffs changing. Make up your mind one way or another. I don't know what's happening. It's, we're working as the CEO of a company that ships everywhere. I'm tired of waking up every day and just being like, the fuck is going on today? At least have something stable, whether it's good or bad. At least, like, stop giving me mental whiplash, please. Because I don't have the luxury to not care or ignore those things, man. I need to have the knowledge. But man, I my brain doesn't even want to deal with it, so I'm just like, whatever. It's dumb. It's dumb. Also, I have genuinely no idea what you mean, Dark Side Evo. but just in case it was an actual political comment instead of a joke, just to like clarify, I don't want to get into the political aspects of that conversation. I'm just frustrated that it's changing. We don't want to have political discussions here. It's not the place for it. Well, yeah, we'll see. Did you hear about Angry Birds movie 3? Why was there movie 2? Why was there movie 1? Why is there movie 3? We don't need an Angry Birds movie. We don't need an Angry Birds movie. You know what? Sometimes bad movies are great. Maybe we do need it. I haven't seen a really good bad movie in a while. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie yet. All I know about the Minecraft movie is that apparently in my Discord, I was told that there's Yowie in the Minecraft movie, and then I heard Old Man 69, and my guess is that maybe somehow they're the same thing. And then my brain is also like, why? Why and what do you mean? A movie that a lot of kids are going to. What do you mean, Old Man 69? I hope that is not true. Whatever it is, I don't have the knowledge. I don't know what that means. I don't think I want to know what that means. Hold on, I'm checking something real quick. I'll have to check it after. I actually got an updated stream avatar. That's really, really cute, and I was gonna show you guys, but it's not working. So maybe I imported it wrong. I'll have to try fixing that later. Don't worry. The theater experience has been very I know the police have been taking people out of the theater because apparently people have been like screaming at the chicken jockey scene. I understand a bit more now because a few days ago somebody came in my stream asking about chicken jockey and I was like, the fuck do you mean? I guess it was a Minecraft movie thing. I don't get it. I'm not familiar with Minecraft and I'm not familiar with chicken jockeys, so I don't know. I really don't know. The only thing I heard about was the people talking about the CGI. I don't know if it was fake or not. It could have been like made with AI or just like Photoshop. But I thought I saw photos of someone going around where they went to a theater and they got like shown a work in progress version of the movie where the graphics weren't even finished. Did I even know if that was fake or if it was real? I'm morbidly curious if that was real. I'm genuinely wondering what that means. No idea if it was fake. It looked too crazy to be real, is my guess. Baby zombies can ride a chicken and they can be one of the most dangerous things due to their speed. That's terrifying. I think if I saw a zombie baby riding a chicken towards me, I would just accept my death, honestly. That's horrifying. I don't like it. But anyway, it's time to start the game. So let me check on the poll real quick out of curiosity. I see that most of you guys would still prefer a Switch 1 physical. Interesting. I guess it's not just me then. I was wondering if maybe I was old-fashioned or something, but maybe not. Yeah, let's go get that! I do have one more thing I wanted to shout out real quick. It is today's promo! Have you guys seen the ecchi horror series, the live stream? Like Hotel Izanami? And I don't remember the name of the other one. There's a physical bundle of the two. I was gonna play it today, actually. But the gamble kind of won, and I was like, eh. You might have seen some other VTubers play it and stuff. It's a horror game that has a lot of fan service scenes, shall we say. So if you're into fan service and you're into horror, please consider checking it out. It releases tomorrow and it's a real physical. If you bought them both separately, then you don't need it. Don't buy it. Please don't buy it. Don't waste your money. You already have them. You prefer digital because you hate driving to stores for physical copies? That's why you buy from PlayAsia and have me ship it to your door. Okay, let's get into the game and see what this is like. The crazy. Let's get a new game! Your story begins in a city of greed, the designated gambling district. Damn, I wish I had a designated gambling district. Pam will physically bring it to your door. This is a joke, or is it? It is a story. It's a visual novel about gambling. It looks beautiful. While the vast majority of people live below the poverty line, the top 1% live like kings. Hello, Benjamin! In the city, you can win anything or lose everything. It has actual gambling gameplay, though, don't worry. Each choice you make, every action, every desire, is a gamble. Will you savor victory or taste defeat? Choose hope or despair. Hold fast to your beliefs or accept reality. Live or die. With a little luck, the scales may tip in your favor. Hold on. Let me do one thing that I just think would look better right now. Yeah. To make it match the game a bit more on my color scheme. Hello, Eli. So what will your fate be, gambler? It's time for you to roll the dice. Just snoring. I thought it was gonna have voice acting. Oh no. I guess it's gonna be me then. Okay. Hey, you can't be serious right now. Wake up already. Huh? Where am I? Alright, we get... I've seen crazy pictures of both their faces. We get to meet them both from the start. That's very promising. I feel like she passed out. Or something, maybe. Hi! Quit snoozing. I'm trying to teach you poker here. At least it has a tutorial. That's nice. And it is the perfect game for Celestia Ludenberg. Oh, did you guys hear? 100 Line Defense Academy is gonna have 100 actual endings. Like, none of them are filler or slightly different. And they decided that no matter how you play, like, there's different genres. Like, you can have a sci-fi ending, a rom-com ending, all this crazy shit. I'm gonna be honest, the game is sounding too big for me. I'll never finish that! I think it's the first time I ever have been debating not buying a game from one of my favorite creators because it's just too big. Like, I can't play that. Poker. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no. So I guess that's kind of like actual, like, oh, shit. Hello, Base Viral. Promise is too big to keep. I don't know, the game's almost out. I think it's probably ready. No, they said it's 100 individual endings, yeah. Like, he's a severe masochist. Poker. Oh, shit. You mean now? Right. Sorry about that. I'm listening. Man, can't remember a damn thing. Guess I shouldn't have gone on that 3-day mahjong bender. What'd you do? You like wasted doing mahjong for 3 days? I'm so exhausted, I can't even remember my own name. Maybe I have some kind of ID in my pocket? Passport! Oh, who is this gorgeous queen? I even forgot my name. I really need to fix my sleep schedule. Me when I wake up. It's a heck of a bender, indeed. What happened? The game will resume once you close the item menu. Let me see what else I've got here. So, passport. Also has Senahara on 20. Top little Spitfire that loves all types of gambling. Tonkatsu, yum. And wait, passports usually don't have this much information. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Newspaper clipping. The article's headline reads, "A Nation in Decline." Designated gambling district, population tops 5 million. Everyone loves the gamble. Greed and gambling addiction rates at an all-time high. Understandable. Okay, I guess I don't have anything else here. There's something else in my pocket. Oh, a weather die. An old die that also uses as a good luck charm. Holding this reminds Asaho who she is as a gambler. Imagine. Man, this game is going really hard with the gambling. I'm a gambler. And from the day I was born, I've never lost a bet. How would I know that if I have amnesia? I'm playing as a lady. I don't think it's a dating sim. It's probably not Yuri. I probably just dominate and destroy all these women. I owe it all to Lady Luck. Helps that I have the power to see the turn of the tide, though. I wonder what her special power is gonna be. That's why I wanted to come to this thing. To see if my abilities could stand up to these pros. That clears up everything. All that's left is to find the toughest guy here and prove my worth. Which is probably the cute girl, let's be real. Ulu Amamino wins again! Can nothing stop this city's most darling idol/witch? What do you mean idol/witch? Is she actually a witch? She kind of does have Lumineko vibes actually, so that's kind of cool. Is this gotcha? No. It's just a game. I like the commentator's design, by the way. The cute, waifu serial killer Joker type vibe she's got going on. Ah, chef's kiss. This marks Miss Amamino's 323rd consecutive win, with 0 losses. Of course, that's what he means, consecutive. Simply incredible! I like the music a lot. Hold it right there! I guess she's remembering challenging her. Who the heck are you? The name's Asaha Senahara, the best gambler you've ever met. I challenge you to a game. Sorry, kid. We don't do that here. Now be a good girl and run along before you get in over your head. Well, then how do you gamble if you don't do that here? Hello, Marchesa. The greatest skill set in you. Wait a minute, cutie. Could you come a little closer? Yeah, sure. I guess. Maybe it is your... That's the other image I almost used for the thumbnail. Oh my god, that's a lot of sniffle going on. Why is she sniffing her? Okay, well, yeah, the game's already a little freaky. Hitting a big one at the end. She's like, what is yeah, this is the smell of a true gambler. It's all the sweat, booze, and old money. I kind of like this. You're just into the weird faces, aren't you? I mean, that's one of the reasons I decided to play it. So understandable. Elephant Gardo. Your sweat smells so sweet. Okay, I accept your challenge. That's so creepy. Like, I challenge you because your sweat smells good. Oh god, I'm holding out even more for this game now because I really wanted to get a physical copy. I really want to buy this game physical. Yeah, but we eventually got one for Hookah Haze. So I'm hoping we can get one for this maybe. Prepare to face Ulu Amamino, the first witch of the WCW group. It's all coming back to me. I must have dozed off during our match. Sorry about that. She's just that confident and falls asleep casually in the middle of a poker match. Okay. Glad to see you're awake, sleepyhead. Can we get started already? You're on, Ulu. As my first move, I'm gonna change out these 2 cards. What? Hold on a second. Do you not know how to play Texas Hold'em? I actually don't. Does Blatro count? I usually play sweep or cheat. I don't know how, or solitaire. I don't know how to do much else. I'm more of a slot machine kind of gamble, which is actually infinitely worse. But at least poker has skill. A Texas what now? Texas Hold. You don't change out your cards in Texas Hold'em. If we're gonna play, at least let me explain the basics. This is the beginning of the tutorial. Thank God there's a tutorial. I guess if you're like a pro at poker, you can skip it. I don't think I should skip it, so. Also, do you even know what poker is? It's Blatro, right? Duh. You get 5 cards and switch them out for matching suits or numbers to get the best hand. That's draw poker, silly. We play a different kind of poker called Texas Hold'em. You only get 2 cards, and you can't change out your hand. How the hell am I supposed to make a hand out of 2 cards? That's what the 5 community cards are for. Combine those with your hand, and you have 7 cards to work with in total. Okay. And because the community cards are shared with all players, you can even predict what hand your opponent might have. Oh! I've never seen community cards in a game. That's interesting. Well, I guess Cheat had something like that. I haven't played in a really long time, though. In Texas Hold'em, players can to make the strongest hand of 5. I can't remember which hands are stronger, though, but each player must use the 2 cards dealt to them in combination with 3 of the 5 community cards to make a hand. So I have to use the 2 that I have. So I base my hand around what 2 I get. Man, that's painful. I guess that's where poker face comes in. You have to try to trick people into assuming you have good cards or not. Explain it like I'm 5, please. Yeah. First, take your 2 cards. Then, pick 3 from the community cards to make a full hand. Wow! The strongest hand wins. Hello, Dr. Zeal. Want to know which hands are the strongest? See for yourself. So straight flush, obviously. So straight flush, I'm gonna make a notepad real quick just to keep this in mind. Straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, flush, straight. Okay, flush is, okay, got it. 3 of a kind, 2 pair, 1 pair. Okay. Got it! You can view them from the help menu, but it's good to just have a note too. I thought flush was higher too. Maybe not in this, I don't know. Try focusing on making 1 or 2 pairs for now. If you're lucky, maybe you'll get 3 of a kind. Okay, let's walk you through the process. Got it. Okay, that's voice acting for the calls. That's good. So, how's your hand? Any strong cards? I have a king, so fuck you. Next, we decide whether to bet or check. They're really far apart though, so there goes any straight. If you have a strong hand or you're just feeling plain lucky, you can bet up to the ante. But if you have a weak hand, you might want to save your money and just check. What will you do, sweet little Asu, huh? I guess I'll play it safe and check. Yeah, 'cause my hand is shit. See your opponent's turn without raising the ante. How do I see the community cards? I guess I don't yet. Okay. Once we've both decided, we move on to the next round. Here are the first 3 community cards. Have a good hand yet? If you don't, you better pray for one. Now, decide to bet or check again. If you have a good hand, you might want to bet. Oh, so that means that I look at, like, if I combine the community cards with what I have, if it's good to bet. I have a king a jack and a 10. If I didn't have to use my 4, I could potentially work up to a good hand, but this is shit. I got a pair. And just 4s! A pair of 4s? You're seriously gonna use a pair of 4s? I would skip the fuck out of a pair of 4s. I've got a pair. I'm feeling good about this hand. I'll bet. Well, then you're the worst gambler I've ever seen. Proceed to your opponent. What did they say? I didn't catch how to bet. Enter? Shit, is that A or D? Shit. Did you guys catch the button that I need to do this? I couldn't catch it in time. I was looking at chat and now I don't know what to click to do anything. Oh, actually, also, do we think? I'll bet. How do I bet? A? Nothing is doing anything. Let me. W to read. Oh yes. And then I bet with A. Okay. Oh, A goes down. And then I enter. Okay, thank you. I missed it because I wasn't paying attention, and then I didn't have the instructions. Okay. Sorry, whenever I have to pause real quick, it pauses again. I'll just check. You say when you have a pair of kings. If you have to go with a pair, isn't a pair of kings way better, bro? Man. Okay, fine. Match your opponent's bet to proceed to the next round. So her bet is 5,000. So that means I have to bet at least 5,000? I have 2 pairs. Kings and 4. That's not too bad. Here comes the 5th and final community card. Each player is dealt 2 cards. Okay. You can choose how to bet during each round. And then you can choose how to bet the 4th round. Okay, got it. Showdown. So whoever has the strongest hand. So I'm not swapping cards here. Instead of having to pick a hand, I'm betting based on the best hand I can make with what I have. I have to say, I'm excited to see your hand. Is it strong? So it's pure luck. I mean, you still need some skill, but it's a lot more luck. Okay, it teaches Texas Hold'em. Yeah! Strong enough to knock you on your ass, that's for sure. On Texas Hold'em, having anything at the first 3 is guaranteed a goodest piece to sniff out at least 1 round. Alright, let's check. I'm gonna bet. She bet 20,000. Oh, I can't raise it anymore. Okay. I'll bet what I can then. Where's the ante? I can't. I can't. W is not working. I have to check, I guess? 6. Because I already have a max bet, maybe? Also, it automatically selects the best hand for you. You just have to choose if you're betting or not. Okay. I kind of don't like that because I kind of want to be able to like make my own hands myself. 2 pair is still fairly low in being good. It's not the best. It's not the worst though. The king has really made it not so bad. But oh god, oh no. I'm starting to see why she always wins. This tutorial was a scam. That's a scripted loss. Oh, I guess you. Man, tutorial checks indeed. Well, I'm good. Whoa, how'd she beat my hand? No wonder they call them witches. Whatever. I want to see what the next cards are. Call! Looks like you're starting to get the hang of it. Okay, I'm gonna called because I have nothing yet except low cards. Texas Hold'em relies on chip management. Don't bet on losing hands and bait your opponent when you have something good. Interesting. How do you bait them? By like not betting early on and then betting a lot at the end? Wait. How do I back out of a round? You don't.
You're not as pig-headed as I thought you were.
There's only like, my cards are really bad. Like there's no, I understand. I guess you can bet it. Like, wouldn't it be an automatic loss though? You can take one of the following actions. Check, bet, call is matching going to the next round. Freeze is bet more money than your opponent and force your opponent to choose a betting action in response. Fold is forfeit. All money bet will be lost. So if I don't bet anything, I can fold with no cost, essentially. That makes sense. But
do you really want to do that? You'd lose all the chips you just bet.
I guess that's the starting ones, but it's better than losing more later on. You gotta spend money to make money, baby.
I'll fold.
Yeah, my hand is really bad. What is the button for fold though? Oh, you can scroll with the mouse wheel. Okay. No, I'm out. 2 and a 4, that don't even match. That's terrible. You gotta make your opponent think your hand is not strong or stronger than it is to get them to bid more or bail. Interesting. What the hell? That took more money than I put up. Give me back my money, you lousy dealer. So basically, it's a game of mental warfare. Luck and mental warfare.
First time playing poker in the designated gambling district. We don't just play for keeps. We play to take. We play by Abyss rules. Think of it as a video game. It is a video game. Your chips are your life points. So to win, just drain your opponent's chips.
I'm just killing them. Bluffing, be like, how do I bluff as a VTuber though? Can you guys tell what I'm thinking? Do I have a good hand or not? I just look normal.
And the stronger your hand, the more chips you'll take from your opponent. Kind of like taking damage, don't you think? Oh, and this part is super important. The more money you bet, the higher your damage multiplier will be.
Remember, it's Waifu poker. It's great. So in other words, I'm not like losing the normal amount. I'm also taking the damage multiplier. So in other words, you can do some pretty nasty damage if you bet a fortune and have a strong hand.
Yeah. Look at the brains on this one. Aren't those rules just delish?
And vaguely terrifying, which makes it kind of more exciting though. I folded though. It's not like I lost to a strong hand.
Oh, you'll still take damage if you fold. That gets the multiplier too.
Oh shit. Does the multiplier ever reset?
Only when we get to a showdown and someone loses. If you fold, the multiplier gets carried over to the next round.
Oh god! Then my multiplier is high because I folded. Is it bad to fold then? I guess sometimes it's still a strategy. It's just danger.
That means if you keep folding, the multiplier alone will eat you alive. Yum. Got it.
Okay. Ah, this isn't bad so far. So, in order to win, I gotta make a buttload of money and keep upping the ante.
Exactly. You need to go all in.
I think this was a scripted win because my hand looks pretty good. Is it a table multiplier or a player? I think it's a player. Because it's like damage that you take. Fall in. Is there a pit I should be worrying about? She says she's gambled. How does she not know this? Even I know this.
All in, you dunce. It means to bet all the money you have. If you win, you get everything. Lose, you lose everything. The epitome of high risk, high return.
Sounds like my kind of party.
All
Alright then. All in! Even though I only have 2 cards, that's a horrible decision. Hello, Gizmodo. Proceed to your opponent's turn without raising the ante. Okay, can the instructions maybe last a little longer than that, please? Like, what do you mean? Okay, it really wants me to go all in, so you know what? Max. Let's go, baby! I better win or I'm toast. Proceed to your opponent's turn without upping the ante because I can't up the ante. All in, baby! Okay, let's see how dead I am. Ooh, okay. That's not too bad. 2 pair is still the best I got though, unfortunately. No! Do I get punished in this game when I lose? This is the worst tutorial I've ever seen. I thought tutorials were supposed to up your confidence. What do you mean I'm losing every round? Me for real right now. Oh my god. I lost? But I'm the best gambler in the world! Oh, not anymore.
You really thought you could beat the Witch of Sweets? You don't even know the rules! At this rate, I don't even need my secret technique. I'll just crush you vanilla style. That should teach you a lesson, amateur. Why don't you go crawl back to whatever slum you came from?
Hell no! I demand a rematch! Where I'll kick her ass this time. Surely, the tutorial's gotta up my confidence at some point. Yeah, Dark Souls tutorial. This is Dark Souls of visual novels. What the heck? I'm gonna practice and get better. Then I'll really show you what I'm made of.
Do you think this is a joke, Alice's Rest? I don't know if you're cocky or just plain stupid, but I'm gonna make you regret ever underestimating a witch.
What do they mean with witch? I love her BGM theme song though. It's going so hard.
So, I accept your rematch on one condition. We're playing by Abyss rules.
I'm having way too much fun voice acting. What did you say? A kit's tools?
Abyss rules! That wasn't even remotely close!
Okay. And what's the deal? I thought we were already playing by Abyss rules. I guess not.
Oh, nothing too complicated. Think of it as a game of high-stakes poker.
From the vibe of this, I'm getting the sense that it was inspired by Kakegurui. Also, let me know if the volume is still good. I'm unsure where the BGM has changed a lot. The BGM reminds me of Umineko, though. I'm kind of thriving. This is great. Oh, I'm gonna have a bite of my food. Oh. I like the classical and metal combination in the song.
Ow! 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 Oh, ow! Ow! What the fuck?
I got stabbed by a rosemary. There's a piece of rosemary on my fish, and it went inside my gum. That hurt so bad. Oh, I pulled it out. It felt like pulling out a splinter. Ugh. Really bad splinter. Food is fighting back. I thought only pineapple could fight back. I guess I was wrong. Man. Now I'm holding out even more for a physical version of this because I want a physical OST.
Think of it as a game of high-stakes poker. If you win, you get 30 million credits.
Whoa, talk about rolling in it. You witches must be loaded.
Don't get too excited yet. Whoever loses will be punished.
So it is that kind of game. Punished? Sounds kind of kinky. I think that's where like all of our brains went. I didn't expect the protagonist to like confirm it though. She seems kind of into it, like even more now actually.
It does, doesn't it? But I don't think it feels nearly as good as it sounds. See, when someone loses in a Abyss Rule game, they're never seen or heard from again. Do you understand?
So, in other words, it's either really bad or like really good. And then they just die.
Oh, is someone a little scared? Go on, Asuha.
Run away! Run away while you still have the chance! I don't know why I'm giving her like this raspy monster voice. Maybe like the witch vibes or this face, but it just feels so much like I have to. I feel the need to give her like the most gremlin. Like I don't want to make her cute. I want to make her so gremlin. I really like her design. It might be one of my favorite character designs I've ever seen. Actually, I really like her. High risk, high reward, eh? All right then, deal. Let's do this Abyss Rule shit.
Then meet me here a week from now. Better write your last will while you still have the chance.
Why bother? A week from now, I'm gonna be swimming in champagne and living the high life.
Sure you will. Oh, and before I forget. You lost the game! So it's time to collect my payment. Sure, I have the pop.
What? Did she just kill me? but my rematch. I think I lost the game of life. This is not in the case,
A hint of foie gras. No, is that squid ink? Delicious.
She said my blood smelled sweet. She wanted to eat me? Did she just bite a chunk out of me? Maybe it is kinky after all. You just bit me! You actually took a bite out of me! So she didn't even like bite and suck her blood. She literally took a chomp of that flesh. What do you mean?
A sweetheart like you. I just couldn't stop myself from taking a little nibble.
She's a freak indeed. I love her more. You're an absolute psycho. But I ain't gonna let you intimidate me. I'm winning the next game. I mean it. Chat, how would you fare in this game? Let's be honest. At least one of you would like throw your cards down and be like, oh no, I lost. At least one of you. I'm sure. She bit off a good chunk, that's for sure. I'm like, you shouldn't go for the jugular. Could have been like dead. Also, hello, mercenary.
Oh my god! Are you okay? You're bleeding down your back.
She like bite my back? I can't even heal that. I can't reach. I bet she's also crazy. Let's be real. Not really. Say, miss, could you wipe some of this blood off? This keeps getting kinkier.
Oh God! I'm covered in this person's blood. I don't even know her name yet.
Ah, crap. Blood soaked through. What do you think? Hardly noticeable, right?
Hardly. You look like you just killed someone. Someone tried to kill me.
I'm lucky if I don't die from blood loss right now. Oh, please. Attractive people have never killed anyone. 99% of my fictional biases beg to differ on that one.
That is 100% not true. Seriously, you need to go home and clean this.
Funny of you to assume I have a home. Or money. Or friends. I mean, she didn't assume the other ones, but... I guess I'm homeless, and I have no money, and I have no friends. Wow. Wow. This game!
I didn't mention money or friends. Listen, I have a piano lesson to get to. I really...
No, wait! We just have to challenge her and steal her clothes. They're black. You won't see the blood through them, right?
Ideally.
Mm-mm.
Hey! Get off my ankle! Why are you so freakishly strong?
You wouldn't leave a poor homeless girl on the street, would you? Come on. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Employees, would you take Asura home? I don't know. She seems kind of like a ticking time bomb.
I think your back has already been through enough. But fine. You can come to my place. My apartment's that building over there. 3 kilometers away. Yellow roof. You can't miss it.
You would could be worth it. Well, have fun when the bomb goes off. 3 kilometers? How the hell am I supposed to see that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have good eyesight. I always forget about that. It should be a 40-minute walk from here.
I leave in time. I don't even have money for a taxi. I guess I gotta hoof it. Phew, I made it. But damn, girl, you live here? Looks like a dump. I was gonna say it looks really bad.
This is one of the better apartments, really. At least there aren't any dead bodies lying around on the street.
Does that mean there are dead bodies lying around outside other apartments? I mean, a girl just bit me and that seems to be normal, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Did she just say dead bodies? Thanks for letting me crash here. Oh man, that bath was amazing! By the way, I don't think I caught your name yet.
Oh my God, you're right! I can't believe I let a complete stranger into my house!
This girl is pretty ditzy. She kind of is, though.
Well, better late than never. My name is Mina Nosaka.
Wow, you got over that real quick. So, is there a Mr. Nosaka, or are you, like, single?
Hello, Harold. Nope, just me. And your name is?
My name is Single. Glad you asked. I'm Asura Senahara, the world's prettiest gambler, and I'm gonna take this city by storm. I don't know, everyone in this game is pretty pretty. She's got a lot of competition.
Asura Senahara? Wait, aren't you that girl who challenged the witch at the Colosseum?
Uh-oh. Now they know I'm a dumbass. Yeah, that's me. I was this close to beating that bitey little freak too. But then she bit me. Also, I was not close at all.
You challenged a witch out of nowhere? You challenged a witch out of nowhere, completely unprovoked. You know how unusual that is, right? I'm surprised you even made it out of that poker game alive. You didn't even know the rules. I guess that means I can die then.
It turned out fine. Besides, I'm gonna get my payback soon enough.
You mean with Abyss rules?
Yep, with Abyss rules. I am the world's #1 dumbass in this game.
That's crazy talk! So you are going to die! I'm not even joking! Ulu Amamino is one of the 5 witches of the pentagram. None of them have lost a single game. They're the best of the best. But you don't even know the rules. You're nowhere near good enough to beat her.
I think I'm good enough, Mina. To take her down, at least. I'm really not.
What makes you say that?
That candy-ass witch? She's a cheater. I'm sure of it.
Maybe I can see people cheating, and I know she's cheating, I just haven't picked on why yet. How? There are dozens of official cameras recording each game, not to mention the huge crowd watching.
Well, the how is exactly why they're witches in the first place. Think about it for a sec. How could anyone go undefeated in poker? A chance-based game. They're hiding something. We just don't know what yet. So, either I find out how she's cheating, or I'm dead meat.
She says that as if it's not a big deal.
The stakes are high, just the way I like them.
You seem oddly chipper about it. Do you really love gambling that much? Wait, she kind of almost looks like the announcer. Similar hairstyle. Like the Joker announcer. Earlier with the mask.
Let's just say that if gambling didn't exist, I would have offed myself years ago.
Literally the type that's like, never kill yourself, guys, except instead of any exciting announcement, it's just because gambling exists. What the fuck?
This game is like batshit.
Oh, no. You're an actual crazy person.
I mean, that's a fact.
So, what's the plan then?
Dunno. I guess I should start with looking for clues. I'm sure something will come up.
Oh dear. Well, what with you being homeless and all, you could stay at my place.
She's dressed like Jedi Ken. I mean, true, but usually it's just a fashion. But in this case, I think she's just the actual time bomb.
Because for those of you who don't know, in Japanese, this her fashion style is called landmine fashion. It's associated with like a lot of like really tragic kind of stuff. Like a lot of the Menheda tropes, they do come from real life tragic stuff. But in this case, she's just crazy.
Whoa, Mina, buy me dinner first. Oh my god.
That's not what I meant! If you're going to put your life on the line, you're going to need all the help you can get!
It could be what she means, no? Appreciate it. But don't worry, I ain't gonna get killed that easily.
Let me have another bite. Oh, I feel like timing growls coming. I'm gonna fight him off. I still have plenty of blood left for now, though.
One more bite and I might be toast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat Ulu Amamino and every last one of those witches. This is just the start of my story. Watch me, Mina. I'm going to go down in history.
Yep. She is a goner.
Autosave. The game uses an autosave feature. I hate autosave. I like manual save. Cannot delete autosave. Okay. That's fine. I don't want autosave anyway. Check out everything the city has to offer. Oh, cool. We get to explore a bit. Where should we go? For this type of game, I feel like the bar might have some sort of like hot, crazy gambling lady. Also the entertainment district, though. Back alley might have some of the dead bodies. I'm assuming we get to check out everything, so we get to go in order. Coliseum. Huh. I guess you could say this is where it all started. I still can't believe you fought a witch and got out in one piece. That's not true. Pretty sure there's a piece of me in Ulu's digestive tract right now. Yeah, I was gonna say! But forget that. I'm gonna get my licks in on Miss Sweet Cheeks and expose her for who she really is. Just watch me, Ulu Amamino. I guess it's like a tiny bit of dialogue in each. Who's this? Welcome. Welcome. Have a seat. Asuha? What? Can't you see I'm busy looking at the menu? I imagine she's just like staring at him instead or something. I may have forgotten my wallet at my house. But I have no money! Are you... Mina! Listen to me. I'm broke! Ulu took all my money! Does that mean we have to dine and dash because none of us have money? Oh god. Did someone just say broke? And I'll break you if you're broke. I mean... Oh man, I forgot! I need to take my, medication! I'm so sorry. Come on, Asuha. Let's leave. Whoops. And you should probably make sure you have your money before sitting down in a restaurant. Now this is my kind of place. They've got some killer sake choices here. Akane Girishima, Tomi no Kanayama. Damn, they even have real. My apologies. We're not open yet. Do come back later. And that's a shame. Well, I didn't have any cash to spend anyway. I'll be back, Dapper Dan! He's like, that's not my name, bro. I'm kind of really liking the overall energy and vibe of this game so far. I don't know about you guys, but I'm liking it. What did she just call me? Dapper Dan. She is a weirdo. This is the shopping district. They have all kinds of stores here. Shopping district? More like black market. This place is dump! Look at that building is practically rubble! Still, this would be the best place to find clues and look for useful items. That is, if you had money. Yeah, in a shopping district, no one's gonna talk to you without money. Well, it was still worth visiting. Let's check out somewhere else. Is your favorite kind of crazy? Kind of same, though. I'm really loving the vibe. Check out the back alley. Can it be worse than the shopping district? I guess we'll find out. Asuha? Most people don't really hang around here. It's dangerous. I can tell. Careful of your pockets, Mina. Don't want to get your shit yoinked in the slums. She doesn't have shit. She left it all at home. But I don't think we're gonna find much here yet. Let's get out of here. I guess you still need construction work even if you live in a slum. Well, I mean, someone has to build everything. Yes. I suppose there will always be pipes and roads that need fixing. Check out those construction workers. Are they playing poker? The city sure loves gambling. I mean, it's the gambling district. You know what it kind of reminds me of? The vibes in Rain Code. Where you're in, like, the district where everything's all fucky. It's like that, but gambling. Hey, you two. Wanna play poker with us? No! I'm broke! I would, but I got no cash on me. I'll drop by when I do. Alright, girlie. Come around anytime. You just have to not lose at least once first. What kind of store is this? It's like an adult club, probably. This is this one is called All Out. Basically, a store for rich people. In this dump? It's a mystery how they're still in business. I was gonna say, yeah. Well, didn't they say the 1% lives like kings in this city? So I mean, they would need a store. A store for rich people, you say? I have some objections. She looks like a hostess. This must be like a hostess club. All out takes all patrons, wealthy and poor. There, anyone can have a grand time. And you must be one of the hostesses working there. Hello, beautiful. Also, that's kind of based. Clever girl. Call for me, I'll give you a special service. Look at you, red as a tomato. I love how she's just like not even judging. She's just like understandable. Oh man, I just love these slums. Even though they're stinky and scary, she just loves the gambling district. Everyone seemed so alive. They were living in the moment, doing the dance with Lady Luck. It doesn't matter if we're gambling in a shithole or a mansion. That's the kind of passion I live for. You're an odd one, Asuha Sanahara. Something tells me you might actually win this. Oh, definitely not. I'm royally screwed.
Wait, what? You sounded so confident before!
She's more like, I don't care if I die. I don't know a single thing about poker.
Then why did you challenge a poker master? Fine. Since you're so inexperienced, I'll do it with you. But just this once.
Do it? Do what? I thought it was just me. I thought it was just me thinking the writing was having a moment, but Asuha, damn.
Please keep your pants on, Asuha. I'm saying I'll play poker with you.
You? Play poker? With me? Gambling prodigy of the world? Not to be rude, but I don't think we're in the same league.
Fine then. Humor me. Just a few rounds.
I mean, she's also lived in this district for so long, I feel like she could kick her ass. I mean, I guess I could. But only because we're friends. And don't blame me if I make you cry. I think it'd be especially funny if she makes me cry.
Let's begin, shall we?
This is the beginning of the tutorial. Just in case there's anything different, let's read it again.
Asuha, you mentioned that you were a gambler long before you came to the city. But it didn't seem like you had a clue what you were doing when you faced Ulu. Don't you have any tricks up your sleeve?
She's literally saying, you gotta cheat, just don't get caught. Tricks, huh? I'll give you a trick. Oh, I do have some skills. Okay. Skills are divided into active skills, which are activated by spending luck, and passive skills, which activate automatically. What are their skills in a poker game? Maybe this is Velatro. I'll just keep an eye on Mina for now. Maybe that'll give me a hint. Ace and a 10, not too bad, potentially. Other cards are a higher rank than mine. How would I know that, though? Call you. I'll just call. I don't wanna like back out yet. Ace is the highest. It's true, but I don't have like a great ace. Sense the skill button to open a list of your skills. You can use skills from the skill list. Each skill requires a certain amount of luck. In other words, if you run out of luck, you can't use your skills. You will slowly regenerate luck with each passing game. Interesting. Skill button is play.